Good morning, everybody. Welcome. My name's Terry. I hope you can hear me today. Um, anyway, just wanted to say hi. So, this is Holding Your Space, and we are here to meditate, Meditation Tribe. So, oh, good. You'll hear me. Rebecca will hear me. Yay. There we go. I think I got rid of that, or maybe not. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so we are still figuring this thing out. It's interesting. StreamYard changed a bunch of stuff, and consequently, I changed a bunch of stuff, and it's anyway, we're getting it together. Hey, Tom, Paul, Sarah, good to see everybody. Everybody coming in. So, hi, Tom. How are you doing? Oh, thanks, Richie. I appreciate that, dear. How are you doing? Hope everybody is doing well. Sarah, let me see this. A magical day, everyone. My phone is still not working to hold a charge. Ugh, an update. I may get another 7 days as of yesterday to move before the eviction process starts. Good. That's great, Sarah. Lots of people moving right now, honey. Lots of transitions going on. I know that doesn't make it any easier, but we are holding space for you, Sarah, and I'm going to put you on the healing list. I didn't get yesterday's healing list. Annie probably emailed it to me somewhere, and I can't find it. So I'm just going to start all over. And Paul, I'm so glad that Liam's starting school with you today. So I'm going to put both of you guys on the healing list. Anyway, anybody else that comes in that wants to be on the healing list, let me know. Hi, Annie Bear. How you doing? My girlfriend, my sister. So Annie was on yesterday. We did a show together. And that was another interesting experiment in technology. So we're getting it together, though. We're getting it slowly but surely. So, and Liam is starting school today, the first day with you, Paul, in Pennsylvania. He's going to love it. I mean, you're so easy, you know. My nephew lived with me for over a year. I think he's my actually, truth be told, he's my great nephew. His sister his mom was born. I think I was 13 or 14 when she was born. Anyway, so they kind of grew up she grew up in the same house as I did, and I just always called him my nephew, but that worked out. And I feel like he and his mom had a great opportunity to reconnect in a way that was really good for them. So, Artists and Oracles, good morning, beautiful. How are you? Hey, Carolyn. Love seeing you here, my friend. Good to see you. There's my Kelly. Hello, beautiful Kelly. Good morning, everyone. Sending you all love and hugs if you would like as I snuggle my doggie. I will take that 100%. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, I went to a sound healing last night. Bang a gong, anybody. Anyway, it's actually a friend of my brother's from Denver, and he travels all over the country for 1 month every year. And so this is the first time I think he stopped in Kansas City to perform. And my brother emails me and says, "Hey, my friend Aaron is coming to Kansas City. You guys might want to watch him." And he's a great sound healer. And I was like, "Sure, where's he going to be?" Well, he was at the Yoga Patch, which is where I teach, and my daughter has a massage room there, an office. And so it was just like, oh, yeah, we know that place. So he came home. Anyway, it was a joy. It was really a joy. I'm still feeling the frequencies, 90 minutes of that. I feel like I still am getting my boat legs, my land legs, I guess. Sarah, thank you, Terry. Makes it more fun. We still have an idea where we are going and how we're getting there. Worst case, RV on the road for a bit. Oh, Sarah, interesting. And that's a good case, isn't it? RV on the road for a bit. Wow, that sounds really good. Allie did that for a while. Allie and her husband, Keith. And they really enjoyed it, I think. Yeah, I'm not seeing all the chats either. It's weird. Well, okay, so Artists and Oracles, you know what happens is we're streaming on both my channel and Annie's channel, but I'm not seeing everybody that's in the chat either. So it's interesting. Yeah, we're still figuring this out. StreamYard did a big change. And of course, everybody's changing right now, right? People are moving, people are changing schools, and right in the middle of it all, StreamYard decides to upgrade. And I just upgraded my StreamYard so that I could get a more expensive thing, but also to get more people on my channel, to be able to facilitate more administrators so that we could improve Meditation Tribe, which is what I'm trying to do, is to get more people leading the meditations. So kind of change things up a little bit. But it's, yeah, I don't know where everything's going. So anyway, consequently, it's weird. And that's why, you guys, you might see like 2 or 3. This is what's happening is this morning I woke up and there were 3 shows for this morning for this time. And I was like, okay, that's not right. So I don't know. We might, those other shows might be like on the moon or on 3i Atlas. I have no idea where they are. Oh, okay. Some messages are in Annie Bear's channel. Wish they would set it up so we could see all the comments. I do too. So maybe we'll stop streaming to each other's channels. And I kind of did that at the beginning of this. Actually, truth be told, we were going to change this at the first of the year. So maybe that's how we'll do it then. And just not stream to my channel and not stream to her channel. So that would probably be the easiest way to handle that. I think in my brain, in this brain this morning says that. We'll see if that's technologically possible. Hi, Bora. How are you? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Tom. So good to see you, my friend. So Tom is a good bud from Sedona and an amazing healer and has his own channel, Time to Transcend. And you just said something else new that happened, didn't you? I think he's also a Reiki healer, and he'll be doing Reiki, I think, at your local chiropractors, right? Which is really cool. Yeah, broadcasting to a galactic comet ship. Yeah, hello, galactic family. And don't we do that every morning, right, Sarah? Yeah, totally broadcasting to the galactics and the inner earth. Let's not forget the inner earth. Yeah, lighting a candle for all in the chat. It is interesting, though. Pretty interesting, I must say. And then to top it all off, too, Bora Bora's taking out the garbage. That is a sacred time. Bora Bora. It's like same thing as the bathroom, right? We always say the bathroom is such a spiritual place because you can go in there and cleanse and release and really it's a beautiful place. Anyway, but I always feel like taking out the garbage is kind of sacred too. So anyway, yeah. Love all the kins everywhere, right? Yeah, Sarah. Definitely. I love your picture too. Is that lavender? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's your acupuncture clinic and you're starting today? Oh my God, Tom. It's going to be incredible. You're going to love it. You have a friend there. It feels like you're going to have a really special friend there. It's, they just have a really good, they're going to really take you under their wing. It's that you guys are going to be like kids chatting. So that's what they're kind of showing me. Hey there, Gerald, my friend. How are you, sir? We love Gerald. Gerald, I was talking about you the other day with JJ. We have to do something soon. So about how much fun you are to be on with. And what a joy to work with. Gerald is a consummate gentleman. If you go on his show ever, he's gracious and kind and very knowledgeable. Like there's a lot of things that I learned from him, and more things that I should learn from him, for sure. So, you wonder if simulcast time plays into the amount of streaming time before your channel can be monetized. Richie, I should do something for the little bit that I know about that for everybody. But, what you can do that helps is, I think that might the simulcast because it would be on your show. So yeah, it definitely would. Also, if you go in and there's a lot of people here that know more than I do, like Gerald, for instance. But what I did, especially when I was first starting, is, when you're writing up your show and where you want to post it, like will it be in lives? Will it be in videos? Will it be and then you can make all these different specifications, make up your own things, and you could do collaborations, you could do energy talks, and so for things that really work. And that's has a special name that my brain's not working with this morning. Anyway, so you can put it in all those things, and then you'll double or triple your videos. So you wish it was sacred. Yeah. I don't know what that is, Bora Bora, but I'm with you because I think everything should be sacred. Hey, Fatima, blessings, my friend. How are you doing? It's okay. I can never pronounce this. It's like aluminium, right? Allium. Many small make up a whole. Wow. Is that little tiny flower that's the first one to pop up? That's a crocus, right? I can't remember. Anyway, Patricia, good morning, Teri and Super Tribe, Bora Bora. Yep, my trash already out the door. Now get me to the cacao tea and my air fryer. Oh, your cat's Thomas Salmon. Yum. I just got a new air fryer yesterday. Oh, sure. We made fish sandwiches last night for dinner. It was fun. Bora Bora. You have no choice because the maintenance staff could come in at any time if there is a water leak in our apartment, in an apartment near me. Yeah. I'm sorry you're going through that, Bora Bora. I'm going to put you in your apartment on the list if you want. I'll put a question mark next to it, so maybe I won't. You let me know. Fatima, good morning. Oh my God, there he is. The one listing gets your more views. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jeff. Jeff Tarot asked backwards. Yeah. The one listing gets you more views. Oh, that's true. Yeah. So that's probably better for the channel. So, like I said, more people here know more about it than I do. So, what? Artists and Oracles. Our Gerald Tarot stash is no. No, did I call you Gerald? I may have. Oh my God. No, Tarot is backwards is Jeffrey. So, or a plumbing issue. Yeah, lots of plumbing issues going on right now. Lots of things with water and earth. Oh, good morning, Alice. How are you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Brenda T, good morning. Good to see you too. So, anyway, lots of stuff going on the planet today. Sending love and prayers to Donna Norris, so lovable and intuitive. Her father passed away. Oh my God, Bora Bora, thank you so much, honey. Let me put her on. She is a great friend of the channel. She's been on, we've done several shows together. I don't know, maybe 5 shows together. She's an incredible intuitive and really a kind-hearted soul. Yeah. So sorry to hear that. I want to put Sandy in here today too. Elliot, close friend of the family who has leukemia and I believe has come home from the hospital now. I think he was in there for weeks. Yeah. You love your air fryer. Everybody loves their air fryer, right? I got a top of the line new one that has the things that open up. Well, not top of the line. It's better, much better than the other one that I had. The other one was a gift from a friend. It was incredible, but we've kind of worn it out. And this one's on sale. On sale, on sale, on sale. I love a good sale. So, yeah, got her done. Here too, my upstairs neighbor's shower is dripping in the wall. Oh no, Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. We've had a lot of stuff going on here with water too. Hi, Teri and Tribe. Liz, hello, beautiful. Came over from Annie to give her a thumbs up. Is this normal? Seems to be flipping in and out of crystalline state. Can be hours in a day. Feels better in crystalline. Yep. It is the new normal, Liz. And Liz is referring to the crystalline energy that's coming in. So we've got this fella on the floor today. Looks a lot more crystalline energy. I'll move over so y'all can see him. But we are getting a lot of new crystalline energy in. And I was reading this article in Scientist today or something, and they were talking about this, that the scientists have also discovered not just the string theory, but something about how energy, when it goes out into the atmosphere, can change into crystalline energy that is also plasma at the same time. So it's like crystalline and also liquidy. So has a liquidity about it. Is liquidity a word? I'm not sure. But I like to call it plasma. Oh, good. Oh, I love that, Tom. You're having a show today at 1 p.m. Eastern with Kathy on gratitude. Love that. Love, love, love that. Yeah, it's really important. Gratitude raises your vibration faster than anything, right? Gratitude and joy. So that's one of the 4 soul questions. Like, who am I? What am I? What is my purpose? Why am I here? My dharma. And then number 3 would be, what do I want? I had to think about that for a minute. What do I want? And then number 4 is, what am I grateful for? And you always, when you do, you don't have to do it this way, but I always like to make what am I grateful for the last question, because it raises the entire vibration of what you're doing. So really nice. Oh my God. Paul is getting to see Sting. Every breath you take. Love it. Love some Sting. I've seen him once in concert, and I still remember him fondly. Very fondly. Fatima, right back at you, dear. Yeah, so good to see you, beautiful Liz. So I hope you're feeling better, and I already have you here on the list. So anybody that wants to be on here, let me know. And all our families too. Yeah. Let's see. Tom says, has anyone had some high frequency sounds in their ears? Yesterday it was so powerful late in the afternoon. Tom, yes. The sounds are changing. The way it affects our skin is an odd thing that they're showing me a lot too, which makes a lot of sense because our skin is like our biggest organ on our body, on our 3D body. But yeah, sound's a big one. And going to that sound healing last night, it was 90 minutes. And I'll post a picture of the setup. But this fella had, I think he had, Aaron, I think he had 6 gongs. I mean, big, huge ones. And lighting and crystal bowls and everything. And then the things on top that you ching, ding, 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 ding. That thing, the jing, 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 jing thing. and was really incredible. Oh, Patricia, yeah, commented on Donna's YouTube. Yeah, I'll go over to her after that. Thank you for letting us all know. Yeah, everybody, please give Donna Norris some love today. Hey, Kim Princess, how are you? Good to see you. And Richie says, not me, Tom. Spirit doesn't talk to me like that. Isn't it interesting how we each get a different piece of the puzzle there? I do feel like when Spirit comes in to talk, they talk in many different ways. And sometimes they do come in through my ear, and sometimes it's through my skin. And other times it's just a knowing, like a telepathy. Some people might call it channeling, and I do sometimes call it channeling. I don't know if that's true anymore. I feel like the names are changing for everything that we put on things. Like, am I channeling or am I just being telepathic and they're sending me a message and I'm just, getting it? I really wonder about that. I think that the names for everything is going to change because it's going to be like channeling kind of removes you from it, right? And it kind of makes somebody else give the message. And when we channel telepathy, I don't know, maybe it is the same. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's a confusing thing. But I do feel like it's changing. Oh, the maintenance man could knock at the door at any time during business hours if there's a plumbing issue near my apartment. Oh, yeah, Bora Bora. Definitely. Yeah. Well, I hope they get that worked out, honey. Oh, okay. Prayers for my Lisa. She has a doctor appointment this morning to adjust her medication for her blood pressure. You got it, Lauren. I hope she's doing okay. Yeah, that's something you don't want to fool around with. And that's something I think, well, entertainment only. I feel like for me, I can feel a change in my blood pressure with the solar flares. So it does do things to your body. Hi, Carolyn, loving life. I was on one of the other streams of this and couldn't see everyone in the chat. So confusing to pick the right one. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll talk to Annie about that because I feel like I really wanted to support her starting on this and being a part of it. And so that's why we did start streaming on both channels. But since we're both not there, yeah, we'll just stream on one from now on. So you'll go to Annie's channel for Meditation Tribe, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I'm here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, yeah, we'll try to get that worked out, Carolyn. What a beautiful picture. Is that you and your horse? I can't see it very well because it's so little, but it's beautiful. I've got a cowgirl hat back there. I love that. Oh, Crystal Blues Persuasion. Yeah, definitely Crystal Blues Persuasion, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bora Bora. I always like it when people come to visit because then I have to do some deep cleaning. So, do we do anything to maintain more of the crystalline state? Great question. Great question, Liz. Yeah. Every day go into love. That crystalline energy is love. And that's where we're headed. Also going into your high heart every day. And lately what I've been seeing is that the high heart is like the lotus blossom. This is what I call it. And you guys will call it something different, and so will other people. And that's perfect because you should call it the way you see it. And what pertains to you is an entity. You are this one. So you're a piece of the puzzle and really important piece. So the high heart is the space between the throat chakra and the heart chakra. And I see it as our space of divinity, our monad, or our oversoul. You can also look at it that way. But the meridian that you carry with you from lifetime to lifetime. and it's pure love. It's divine love. So a lot of times you'll feel, somebody's hand on your back. It might be your angel. And if it's the high heart, and if it's the lower heart or the heart chakra, then it might be a loved one sending you love, somebody in this 3D world. So just kind of looking at that. And sometimes we need love through our lower heart, our regular heart chakra, because it's something that's hurt us, and maybe some pain that we've endured in this lifetime. So I don't know if that makes sense or not, but the other thing to keep the crystalline energy constant and abide into it, so that you're not like today, like I have boat legs today, sea legs, from doing that frequency sound bath last night, still a little bit. So do a lot of grounding, but also every day, if you can, connect to the light grid. And the light grid is an energy that goes around the planet. So you've got your planet, you got the core of inner earth, which is zero, the monad, it's part of the beginning. And then it grows, right? Until we get to the 3D. And then there is a space in the atmosphere around the 3D earth that is called the light grid. And that light grid contains the frequency of 5, 6, 7D density and dimensions. So, and they're telling me right now that I'm being very linear describing this, because all of them, it's a constant contracting and growing. So it's constant, because energy is always in motion. But you are jumping in and out of that. The more that we ascend, the more we can jump in and out of that zero dimension, which is the point of the beginning, which is also the point of the end, right? The in-between. But it's the 0 point, the monad, I also see on the outside of universal energy. There's Tyler, he agrees. And that 0 monad from creator is the point of the beginning, primordial energy, which primordial is the very beginning, but it's also where transitions happen. So I don't know if that was confusing enough or not today, but that's kind of how I see it. Okay, and we lost Paul. Paul's going to go get some breakfast. You have a great day, Paul. Yeah. Oh, hi, Lisa. So grateful to see you here, honey. Sarah says, keep the energy. Live your true you, whatever that looks like for you at any moment. 100%. Fly your freak flag, Sarah. I think flying our freak flag is one of the most important things we can do in our life. Just get out there and be you, because, we kind of grow up being told, or I did, to kind of conform. And not too bad. I mean, my parents were pretty cool about it, but society, really said, you're not normal, kid. You're in the school of metaphysics and you're, 15 years old. That's not right. And so eventually I did leave when I was 17 or 18. And, but to try to be normal. So just kind of looking at that, you can be as weird as you want whenever you want. Carolyn looked like she could be on a Hallmark movie with her horse, right? She totally did. Hi, Tyler. Tyler came in to say hi. You going to come around and say hi, Ty? Here he comes. I don't know if he's going to make a guest appearance or not. He's not very good about that. Patricia, I feel it is telepathy, as it is the ability to transmit thoughts or emotions between individuals without using the 5 senses. Yes. Okay, so let's talk about that. That's a great thing to talk about, Patricia. I do feel like the 5 senses, smell, taste, touch. Now we're going into the subtle senses. So, which a lot of people would say that the subtle senses are the clairs, but we're, he is making an appearance. So, but the subtle senses are the things like telepathy, right? But it goes farther because we're going farther now. We're going into that 5th, 6th, 7th dimension, in and out. And as that happens, the energy shifts, and the energy that you can feel, like instead of just your chakras or just your auric field, you can feel your crystalline body, your light body, and your high heart. And that crystalline light grid that comes in, that's a more subtle shift. And it's much more than just knowing what's happening or intuiting things. It's infinite potential. So, and it's infinite flying your freak flag too, because we're all different, and we're all going to fly in a different way, and we're all going to react to the crystalline energy in a different way. Sarah, I feel that the solar flares too, and the bumps in Gaia's heartbeat. She makes sure I'm awake. 100%. Yeah. Mother Earth and Father Sky are a huge integral part of this, for sure. Definitely. And as we grow, right, then we get visitors, 3-Eye Atlas that comes in, who I kind of think I know who that is now. And as they're coming in, each planet has a different entity, I believe. Each solar system, it's a community, right? Like we're a community. And then each universe has a different entity, perhaps in charge. Not necessarily in charge, but experiencing. So the energy grows and grows and grows, each multiverse. It wasn't on Annie's channel. It was the second one with you. Yes, my horse Tilly. Oh, Carolyn. Yeah. Carolyn, I am still trying to get to figure out StreamYard's new thing. So I was thinking today I might just, I don't know. I don't know what I might do. I'll threaten to go to just do it live from YouTube, maybe for a week until I figure it out. But we'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. 2 alerts on your lives. It's normal from YouTube format. The second alert, your Teri, has your video vertical and very big format versus big format. Oh, yeah. It's not supposed to do that anymore, Sue. I'm sorry. So that's another thing that they upgraded to, is that you can do a small vertical, which is good for Instagram and maybe Facebook, and then do the bigger format, the thumbnail format, which is what YouTube does. And I sound like I know what I'm talking about, and I have no idea. So, yeah, we'll just figure it out. Sooner or later, we'll figure it out. Hi, Linda. How you doing? Good to see you. I think Sterling had some trouble with it, too. So I feel like Sterling's very gifted and knows a lot about technology. So if he had trouble with it, then I'm not too worried. We'll figure it out. Good morning and blessings, Tyler. Right? The little guy. Judith. Oh, I love this. Your oracle card said the clouds are lifting. Yeah. We're going to get a lot of energy in. Oh, I love this. I love Meshar's take on telepathy. You don't read another's mind. You are thinking the same thing at the same time because you match frequencies. Sarah, that's so beautiful. I do love that. I love that dearly. Some people are using EVMUX. EVMUX. I'm going to look that up. Thank you. Yeah, Tyler is the sweetest baby, isn't he? He's just so cute. He's mellowed. He's always been a little special. I can say that about him because I'm a little special. Everybody in my family is. We're all special, aren't we? Anyway, I do like Bashar. I was listening to that fella, excuse me, that does them. And then I was listening to Jeffrey, who does does he do? Not Melchizedek. Who does he do? You guys know him. He lives in Hawaii. Anyway, another one that lives in Hawaii. A lot of them live in Hawaii now. We should all move to Hawaii, by the way. Yeah, such a great perspective. You know, what I'm finding in perspective about everything spiritual is the easiest way, is the best way for me. That I just look at it and I think, okay, this is simple. This does not have to be hard. So why do we give it so many names, right? Like, I always think about that old adage, like if you're looking for your guru, you know, G-U-R-U, you're the guru. You know everything inside, and we're all awakening to that we remember things, but there are many teachers here that help us awaken, and that's huge. And you don't have to listen to what I say, because you guys might not always agree with what I say, which is good. You should pick and choose where you agree and what you agree to, because each piece of the puzzle that it puts together awakens a new part of you. For me, that's what happens anyway. Oh, Pamela, good morning. Good morning. I've been in a weird timeline. Things are shifting. 100% things are shifting. And they're shifting. They're going to start shifting really fast. Really, really fast. Hey, beautiful Linda. How are you? Butterfly readings with Linda. I love that. Yeah. Hey, Kathy. What? Good morning, and everyone. Rainy November skies in Ohio. Kathy, we've got beautiful skies. Well, I think we're going to have beautiful skies today. I'm not sure. We pulled an old rug. I've got two rugs, really beautiful Chinese rugs. I think they're from the 1920s or 1910s. And they're kind of a deep cognac or eggplant color, aubergine, if anybody comes in from England that watches this later. But it's they're really lovely. Anyway, we finally pulled them out. They've been 10 years out in the garage. So we pulled them out and we're airing them out. And now we had to put them back in, and because it was going to rain. So I'm hoping today's the day I get to put baking powder all over them. Yeah. I agree, Sarah. I agree. I think that there are more than one, you know, the heart chakra of the world moves around, but I do believe that they've been, that's one of the centers now. And I think that the fire in Lahaina purified, and I'm not saying that it was done for this purpose, because it was a horrible thing. The fire was such a tragedy for everybody there. But I do feel like it really awakened something there. And it was already there, that energy on Maui. But now it is just shining. Yeah. You've wanted to go to Hawaii since about 7 years old. Saw a sitcom episode set there, and such a longing. It's so beautiful. It's really beautiful, Artists and Oracles. I haven't been back for a long time. Yeah. Have you heard Bashar's formula, Richie? I think he said something about that. What was that? I can't remember. Yes. You know that the Azores and Hawaii are cousins. Hawaii in the Pacific Ocean, Azores in the Atlantic Ocean. And really connected, like we are all connected, right? We're all interconnected, but really connected, I think, to New Zealand too, in an odd way. A lot of their indigenous ways, and a lot of indigenous ways all over the world are very connected, as they should be. Oh no, Bora Bora, you've got shingles on your legs, but not as bad as it was. Let me put you in the list, honey. Apartment and shingles. Did you want to be on for the apartment? I've still got a question mark on that. Let me know. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, how is your knee, Linda? Yeah, also remnants of Lemuria in Hawaii. Yeah. We do make it so complicated, don't we, Richie? Yeah, Bashar keeps it simple. Definitely keeps it simple. I think the simpler we can keep it, the easier it is. Hi, Kathy. You've been to Hawaii? Is receiving a big hug. Oh, yeah, yeah. And Richie is, Richie has that energy, that beautiful energy. He's a bit stoic, but with so much heart, so much beautiful heart. Really, really beautiful energy. Our friend. Oh, interesting, Pamela. Yeah, do you know if they're both heart chakras? I'm sure they, the heart chakras around the world are opening up. And it's interesting. And Reverend Saul talked about this, George, a lot, that all the pyramids are awakening too. So it's not just the pyramids that we see like in South America, Central America, and Egypt and whatnot, but it's also the mountains and Everest, right? The Himalayas and the Rockies, every mountain. And then there were many mounds across North America that when the settlers came and past them, they kind of leveled them in some weird way, that trying to get rid of them so that we can no longer see them. But yeah, big hugs to you, Kathy. Okay. Hey, Leona, how are you? Aw. Okay. Sarah says, okay, Bashar's formula is follow your passion to the best of your ability with no assumption or expectation of the outcome. 100%. Fly your freak flag. Different form, same thing. Yeah. Whatever you are passionate about, that is your dharma. That is always your dharma. Whatever brings you joy and bliss. So whether it's writing, whether it's art, walking in nature, being a teacher, being a healer, we all find something. A mathematician, a scientist. There are so many things that are so interconnected to that that field, that multi-universe or multi-brain, right? That we all interconnect to. So, and brain is not a good term for it because it's very 3D. But the unity consciousness, that's what I'm trying to say, the unity consciousness. So that's where we get these ideas. And some of us have a life of service, and I sure did for a long time. And whether that's, taking care of people, our families, or as a job, taking care of people. Lots of people come in this community that are teachers, really teachers for children and whatnot. And then also lots of people in the medical field come in, but so many people in the science industry and math industry. We'll see if Sally's here now that I mentioned that, if she pops in. Anyway, hi, Kathy. Denise, your chat is not moving. You might try to refresh. You were told Hawaii is the Earth's heart chakra. I believe that. I believe that it has awakened as a heart chakra. Formerly, people thought it was, is it Canterbury? I think so, in England. And, but I believe it's, it also moves. The heart chakra is one of the ones that move. Now I believe that all of them move all the time. So there's so much love on the earth now that it's changed, just like our chakras have changed. I mean, now we're aware of our high heart chakra, and we're aware of all the meridians all around our body. And as we become more subtle and work with our subtle body, we're aware of our rainbow body, which is a very high frequency of enlightenment, Vedic term. Okay. So if we follow the formula and go with the flow, we get the song from where we were kids. Row, row, row your boat. Oh, Sarah, that is so sweet. I love that. You're such a good teacher, Sarah. Really, such a good teacher. Sutafi, I haven't been back to Hawaii in a long time. I adore Hawaii. I remember the humidity and it smells so tropical. I could live there. Aloha. Right, Sue? Yeah. I did live there for a short time. I did love it. It was beautiful. One of my friends from the Azores is having an awakening, and I love watching it. Oh, Pamela. I love that. Pamela, I love your new picture, too. Is that from Halloween, or is that a party? Because your hat is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Let's see. So today I thought we would go. As a matter of fact, there are earth chakras in Australia, and I think there's one in New Zealand too. Usually I have my heart chakras right here, or my chakras from the earth. I probably moved them in one of my other files, but there's definitely some in Australia. There's, I think it's a mountain or a lake or a mound. So there's one for each. There's some really special places there. And the one I think in Australia is in the center. And there are a lot of the indigenous tribes are there. So there's, anyway, I can't remember. Aboriginal, I believe. And then the one in New Zealand is very tied to, Debbie Dement talks about this a lot, and she knows a lot more about it. And I can't remember the name of the group. It doesn't really matter, but really interesting. Let's see. Did you say for my heart issues as well, Teri? I scrolled back, but didn't catch it. Yeah. Gotcha. Actually, I was also asking about your apartment, Bora Bora, but I got you down for everything now. Let's see. So would be the Azores be on the other side, the chakra be on the other side of it. Let me see here, Richie. Be one side of the chakra, and Hawaii be the other side of it. Richie, I love that. I think so. I think that would make really a lot of sense. When I go inside visioning inside the earth, I see that. Like a vortex that goes all the way through, almost like a ley line of crystalline energy that goes all the way through that you can travel with. There are also waterways inside the earth that beings travel, and the government knows about it. But anyway, entertainment only. But these waterways and these crystalline energy ways are great for traveling, and many visitors to the planet use them. Leona, hello, beautiful. I'm in Rhode Island, or they Fall River. Are you talking about the ancient ways? Many areas on the planet, and particularly the United States. And Reverend Saul said that we had more pyramids than any other country. And I think he meant the continent, North America. But, but there were many times when they were destroyed. But it doesn't mean that the energy is not there. The energy is still there. I love you, Bora Bora. Pamela Anderson. Okay. Let's see. Sue Toffee. First thing in the morning, I feed my cats when I come home. Feed my cats when I go to work. Before I feed my cats, nothing is done unless the cats are fed. Yeah, I know. Our babies. All right. Let's see. It's from Halloween. He dressed us up as Pamela and Ralph. It was Tommy. Oh, I love it. The pink hat is from the VMAs, $99.99. My jaw dropped when I saw the date. Wow. That is stunning, that pink hat. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. You look like $1,000,000. A million angels. Leona, hello. Judith, this is your last Thanksgiving to hostess. Your daughter is taking over next year. I love that, Judith. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and meditate. Hey, Katie's Moonchild. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. So let's go ahead and I wanted to go to the light grid today because as the light is changing on the planet, it helps a lot if we all go into that energy. Let me fix my hair. There we go. Going into the energy of the light grid. So we've talked about this before. We have the core of the earth that is 0 dimension. It filters out, and because of the energy field of the earth and the chakras of the earth, right? There are definitely lights that go through, or like a string. Kind of think of it as the string theory, the quantum field. So energy that goes through and dissects and whatnot, and everything is kind of in a geometric puzzle for me when I look at it. But whatever way you look at it, you can look at it as water, as plasma going through. And more water inside the earth than on the crust of the earth. Then we have the light grid out in the atmosphere of the planet. So outside the planet. And the light grid to me always looks like the flower of life. Let's see. And I don't know if this will show up very well. So it kind of looks like this, and this is fluorite, so it's kind of hard to see on here. Oh, that's better. There we go. So I don't know if you guys can see the flower of life in there, but it's all interconnected. And that's part of my home planet. So that's kind of why they show me that one all the time. But you guys might see it more like a wave. You might see the light grid in all different ways. So it's okay. Whichever way it works for you is the right way. So we're going to go out there, and we'll start by taking 3 deep breaths, inhaling through the nostrils, exhaling through the mouth. The next time you inhale, I'm going to have you bring in light from the core of the earth, crystalline energy that's inside the earth. Breathe that in through your nostrils to your heart. As you exhale, feel it expand throughout your body. And then your next light that comes in, bring it in from Father Sky, feeling his energy as it enters through your crown chakra into your heart chakra. Inhaling. And as you exhale, see it expand throughout your physical form, the yin, the yang, the divine feminine, divine masculine, positive, negative, earth and sky. Feel the energy as it expands, crystalline energy, throughout your physical form, into your auric field. And we'll call in 33 trillion angels. As the angels come to the back of your high heart, feel them as they lightly, with their right hands, send light to you. Activate your field of light. Notice it. See it. Sense it. Smell it. Subtle senses. Now calling in the frequency of 144,000 times 72, the power of 72. And see our circle grow all around the planet. Light workers. Noticing the ley lines of the planet. Crystalline energy of Gaia. She shines, as we do. Interconnecting with sacred spots around the planet. Maui, New Zealand, Australia, many places, Egypt, United States, Lake Titicaca, Mount Shasta. Connecting. Now let's spread our light a little bit farther. Feel the light grow. Connecting as we do so with the sun. Not just our sun, but the central sun. And feel your light body being able to adapt to that light. The solar flares. As we acclimate, it changes our skin. It changes our organs, our auric field, and our light body is attuned to this physical form in the 3D. 3D becomes 4D and 5D. A body that we can walk with and fly with. Skywalkers. Now coming to the light grid. Finding your place on the light grid. Or maybe you're a Skywalker. You roam the light grid. Noticing many, many light workers of many different species here. Interconnected. You're welcomed. You've been here before. You find your spot in the light grid. And here you rest. You came to this planet to help with this ascension. And this is your space where you can interconnect and recharge. Activate. You can come here at any time. So as you do so, acclimate your blue light, your diamond light. Acclimate healing. Acclimate knowing. Acclimate remembering. And finally, acclimate gratitude. Now we'll say prayers and healing for Kathy, for Elliot, for Barb B, for Liz, for Kelly B, for Leah, for Diana, for Allie, for Sarah, for Paul and Liam, for Richie, for Bora Bora, Shingles, Heart, and Apartment, for Donna Norris, losing her father, and walked on. For all of us that are in transition, whether it's a move, physical move in the 3D world, or a loved one that's going through something, Particularly love to all young ones, whether they're 1 year old or 90. Love to Jane and her family. For Lauren, for Lisa's blood pressure and her doctor today. Now see that glow of the light grid grow. Interconnected to the sun. Interconnected to the central sun. Breathe that in. And as you exhale, see your light body grow. Might be 300 feet tall, kind of like Metatron. Walking in your power today and every day. Now bringing your energy and your awareness back to the earth, following the ley lines as they interconnect to sacred spaces, touching them lightly, skywalking back to wherever your body is today, sending love and compassion to this body. You are loved just the way you are. Climbing back inside your body gently, or jumping in, feeling the energy. You're recharged. You feel like you've slept an extra 4 hours. And walk in your power today. Thanking Mother Earth and Father Sky as they pat us back into our body. The 33 trillion as they walk with us today. The 144,000 as they help us with our path. And all others, loved ones. Bringing your hands to your heart space, repeating silently, loving, compassionate heart, joyful, energetic bodies, quick, alert minds, lightness of being. Breathing in. And as you exhale, completely back in the physical, you might want to rub your hands a little bit. Leah, most benevolent outcomes today and all week for everyone. Yeah. As we give the expression, Leah says, as we give the expression to the male and female, each side in union and harmony. Yeah. And if anybody has a different word for that, we don't always have to use the words male and female because a lot of people don't, I'm still working with that. A lot of people don't feel that anymore. Everything's changing, right? Leona, you jumped in like you were in trouble. Okay, so when I was a little kid, Leona, I used to jump out of my body, out the back of it, like it was like a kind of like a swan dive, doom, doom. And you like those sound effects. And that's where I jump back in too. I'm kind of like a jumper. So I like jumping back in, but I do it softly with you guys because I don't want you to know what a nerd I am. I always do the jumping. Oh, blessings, Denise McMullen, Sharon Donnelly, blessings to you if you're here, Leona, Sally to you too, Teresa. Hi, Teresa Ford. Yeah, everybody have a great day. You shocked yourself, Leona. I love jumping back in, right, Teresa? Hello, sister nerd. Yeah, I love jumping back in. It's kind of my thing. You used to slide in, Debbie. Yeah, any way you come in is right. But just know that if you're jumping back in, you're probably, it's like you might have done it as a child, is how I feel, because that's what I used to do, and jump back out. All right. Everybody have a great day. If anybody wants to come by, 6 o'clock Central, the Dream Team is today. And so, yeah, it's today. So I'm still out there a little bit. Sorry, guys. But please, someone reach out to Juno. Oh, will do, Leah. Thank you. I will, honey. Oh, you just stand up and walk out, Sarah? Perfect. That's exactly how you're supposed to then. Yeah. Patricia says, yesterday in the tribe's meditation, my father in spirit came in and said he created a special area for me and my brother to come visit him. I went back today. Oh, good. See you in the dream show. Yeah, come by. Dreams, visions, and appearances. So if you have any questions about a dream or an appearance or anything, it's not, there'll be 4 or 5 of us today. So Debbie Three Shifting Veils is going to be there. So this is going to be really exciting. She's really talented. I'm so glad to see her there. So yeah, come on over. We'll see y'all later. Namaste. My light sees your light.